जब जॉब चाहिए सरकारी तो इंडिया करे अड्डा 24/7 पर तैयारी। अड्डा 24/7, इंडियाज #1 गवर्नमेंट जॉब प्रिपरेशन ऐप।
Good morning everyone, welcome to the official YouTube channel of Office Asara 24/7. My name is Amanjyot and we are here to discuss the another MCQ series on principles and practices of banking. So very welcome to all of you. Now today we are going to discuss on the 28th series of principles and practices of banking. So as we know, we have already started this series for the November-December exam. Okay, so we know your dates are already there. On 11th of November you have principles and practices of banking exam. So let's start the session. Before starting the session, first of all, very good morning to all of you, and let me know everything is okay, audio video both are okay. Let me know, gives a thumbs up if everything is okay. So let's start. Good morning Raj, good morning Trupali Reddy. So before starting the session, those who are new to the Office Asara 24/7 channel, do subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that all the upcoming sessions notification will be given to you. And if you have not downloaded the 24/7 application yet, then do download the application, where you will find multiple quizzes regarding banking awareness, and that will be very helpful for you to gain a basic knowledge of the terminologies related to the banking. Okay, good morning Kritik. So everything is okay, I think. Let's start. Before starting the session, one important information for all of you. First of all, happy Janmashtami to all of you. And on the occasion of Janmashtami, Adda 24/7 is here with the flat 80% off on all JAIIB and CAIIB product. So you can have the benefit of this particular product. You can have 80% flat on all the JAIIB, CAIIB products by using a code that is Y496. By using this code, you will get 80% discount. And if you purchase these particular product, if you purchase any particular product from Adda 24/7 application, you will get 1% additional discount. So that will be total 81% discount. And this offer is valid only for today on the occasion of Janmashtami. Okay, so this is the important information for all of you. Now let's start the session with the first question of the session. So the question is, there is an FDR, that is fixed deposit receipt, of A and B. Okay, but A dies before its maturity. So the maturity of FDR is something, let's say it is 5 years or 10 years, and before the maturity, the person A, which is the partner or which is the account holder of FDR, has died. B also dies 1 week after his death. Okay, and B also died after the 1 week of the death of A person. Now FD amount is payable to which of the following? So there are two persons, there are two partners in the fixed deposit receipt. A died before the maturity, and after the death of A, B died also. Okay, now in that situation, the money will be given to whom? Legal heirs of A, legal heirs of B, legal heirs of A and B, legal heirs of the person who died later. So which of the following will be correct? Good morning Gangadhar. So let me know which of the following option is correct in context to your fixed deposit receipt. Now those candidates who are live in the session, do like the session once immediately, and also share the session on multiple social media platforms where you are linked with your colleagues. Okay, Kritik is saying C, Natarajan is saying C, Hitu is saying C. Okay, what about rest? It's a very simple question. We are talking about fixed deposit receipt. What is fixed deposit receipt? Simply FD, that is for minimum 7 days to maximum 10 years we can maintain in a bank, and there are two persons. It means the FD was on the joint account. Okay, everyone is going with the C option. That is correct. Right answer will be C. Legal heirs of A and B will get the amount of FD, will get the amount of fixed deposit. Acha, one additional question here I am asking you all, that if a person wants to have FD in foreign currency, if a person want to have FD in foreign currency, what type of account a person can open? And which type of person, which customer can open this particular account? So if a person wants to have fixed deposit in foreign currency, then what type of account has to be maintained, and which customers can open this foreign currency FD account? And if you don't know the answer, just immediately write on the comment section, don't know, so that we will discuss and we will move on. Okay. Raj is saying EEFC account. Kritik is saying FCNR account. Okay, what about rest? See, if we talk about WEFC account is only in the form of current account. WEFC account can be opened by any Indian resident who is dealing in the foreign currency, but only in form of current account. No interest will be paid there. Okay. And when we are talking about fixed deposit, it means interest will be paid to the customer. So the right answer is very good. FCNR, foreign currency non-residents account will be there, and it will be opened by NRIs. Very good. The right answer is FCNR, and NRI can open this account. And when it comes to the WEFC account, that is the account will be maintained in the form of current account. Okay. Second question. A savings account is treated as a dormant account if there is no operations the account for the last how many years? Is it 1, 3, 2 or 5? For last how many years, if there is no transaction in the savings account, that account will be treated as dormant account. Is it 1, 2, 3 or 5? What will be the right answer? Do mention the question number always, okay? Okay, second is C. Everyone is going with C answer. That is correct. After 2 years, in the last 2 years, if the customer has not done any transaction in the account, that account will be known as dormant account. Okay. Acha, what about inactive account? What is the duration for inactive account? When the account will be known as inactive? Options are same, 1, 3, 2 or 5. When the account will be treated as inactive account, when the last, from how many years the transactions not happened in the account? Is it 1, 3, 2 or 5 in case of inactive? No, 2 years duration is for dormant account. Inactive will be 1 year. If there is no transaction in the last 1 year, then account will be known as inactive account. And if there is no transaction in the last 2 years, then it will be known as dormant account. Okay. Now, let's move to the third question. That is, RBI has the power to change SLR. Now, what is SLR? It's statutory liquidity ratio. With minimum at its discretion and at maximum which of the following? 25, 40, 100 or no ceiling for maximum limit. So first of all, when we talk about SLR, what is SLR stand for? It stands for statutory liquidity ratio. And what is the statutory liquidity ratio? All the scheduled commercial banks have to maintain a certain reserve with themselves. They have to maintain a certain reserves with themselves in form of cash, gold or government securities as a percentage of their NDTL, which will be prescribed by Reserve Bank of India in its bi-monthly monetary policy. Okay, in its bi-monthly monetary policy. So in SLR, all the scheduled commercial banks have to maintain a certain reserve with themselves in form of cash, gold and security, and that will be a percentage of NDTL. So the minimum is no limit in the SLR, but what is the maximum limit? Third is B and A, two options are coming. B and A, two options are coming. Okay, so right answer will be 40%. The maximum ceiling for SLR is 40%. Minimum, there is no ceiling. It used to be till 2006, but after 2006, RBI has changed the minimum limit. There is no minimum limit, but the maximum is 40%. And when it comes to the CRR, cash reserve ratio, in CRR, there is no minimum and no maximum limit. It used to be by the year 2006, but after 2006, there is no minimum and no maximum limit. Okay. Now next, call money refers to placement of funds repayable on which of the following situation? So what is call money? Call money is a part of money market of our country. That is, we can say the money market, the financial market of the country. So call money refers to the placement of funds repayable on which date? On demand, whenever the financial institution is demanding back the money in a week's time from the date of demand, after 2 working days from the date of demand, or the next working day. So when the money has to be returned for the call money. So So call money is an instrument which is used in the money market. Now what is money market? Money market is short term market where companies can raise fund for less than 1 year. Okay, and money market includes multiple instruments like call money, notice money, term money, cash management bills, certificate of deposit, commercial paper, CBLO, etc. All these are the instruments of money market. So one of the instrument is call money. Now what is the duration of call money? In call money, first of all, only interbank transactions happens. It means only commercial banks are giving loan to each other. That is your call money. Okay, and the duration is, fourth is A and D, two options are coming. Right answer is D, the next working day, because the call money has a duration of overnight. Call money has a duration of overnight, or we can say 1 day, or we can say 24 hours. So in call money, when commercial banks are giving loan to each other, they are giving loan only for 24 hours, only for overnight duration. So on the next working day, they have to return the money. They have to repay the money. Okay. Now next question. Acha, one latest update in call money is that now RRBs also participate in call money. Earlier it was not allowed to the regional rural banks that they can participate in the call money, but now they can participate from December 2020. Okay, now next. The Central Registry of Securitization, Asset Reconstruction and Security Interest of India, that is Cersei, is set up under the provision of which of the following act? So Cersei is the simple, if we talk about Central Registry of Securitization, Asset Reconstruction and Security Interest of India, this is the body in which whenever a particular property is going for a mortgage, then they have to inform the Cersei that this particular property has came to us as a mortgage, and before taking that property as a mortgage, bank has to confirm with the Cersei that this is not the property which is already has been given for the mortgage to another financial institution. Okay, that should be concerned by the Cersei. So it is established, it is set up under which of the following act? So if we talk about RBI Act introduced in the year 1934. Okay, so fifth is C. Everyone is going with the C option. Okay, very good. Also let me know what is the full form of Cersei. No, sorry, Sarfasi. What is the full form of Sarfasi Act? So Sarfasi Act 2002 has introduced the setup of Cersei. And what is the full form of Sarfasi Act? So abbreviations are, again I am saying, very important, because in abbreviations the questions will be asked that what is the, let's say for example, they can ask the full form of Cersei, they can ask the full form of CBDT, they can ask the full form of DRT or DRAT, NCLT, NCALT. So you have to remember all the banking and financial awareness of abbreviations. These are very important. 1 or 2 questions can be asked, and these are very static. You do not have to learn new things in the forms of abbreviation. That will be similar. So securitization and asset reconstruction of financial assets and enforcement of Security Interest Act, that is Sarfasi Act. It is the act which used to recover the NPA of a bank. Okay, that is Cersei. There is 3 conditions of Cersei, which is first, that the mortgage should not be the agriculture land, the NPA amount should not less than 1 lakh, and the repayment amount should not less than 20%. Then only the Sarfasi Act will be applicable. Okay. Now the next question is, which of the following can't be included in the definition of financial intermediaries? So which of the following option is not a part of the definition of financial intermediaries? First is financial institution, second is bank, third is NBFC and mutual fund, and fourth is none of the above. Now those candidates who are live in the session, do like the session once. So which of the following is not a part of your financial intermediary? Another important question here is, what is the difference between bank and NBFC? What is the difference between bank and NBFC? So 6th is C and D. 2 options are coming, that is C and D. Okay. Okay, 6 is C and D. 2 options are coming. Why NBFCs and mutual funds you think is not a part of your financial intermediaries? See, when we talk about financial intermediaries, these are the part of financial system. What is financial system? The system in which exchange of funds will be done among the persons who have surplus of money and the deficit of money. So in financial system, this exchange of funds will be done by banks, commercial banks, it can be any other type of bank, it can be NBFCs, it can be mutual funds, it can be insurance company. So all the financial institutions which are becoming a part of financial system, which becomes the mediator to exchange the funds among the persons who have surplus money and the deficit of money, all are known as financial intermediaries. So right answer will be D, none of these, because all are in the definition of financial intermediaries. Okay. Now the next question I have asked you, what is the difference between bank and NBFC? What is the difference between bank and NBFC? Because we know bank is a bank and NBFC both are financial institution. Bank is the banking institution under the financial institution, and it is non-banking financial institution. In the non-banking financial institution, we have first NBFCs, we have All India Financial Institution, we have primary dealers. These are the three types of non-banking financial institution. So what is the difference between bank and NBFC? Very basic question. Very basic question. NBFC can accept deposit only. Achha. NBFC cannot receive deposit. Okay, what about rest? What is the difference between NBFC and bank? Very basic question it is. Okay, so cash flow. So the first thing is, when we talk about banks are registered on the Banking Regulation Act 1949. From where they got the license, and in NBFCs, the NBFCs are registered under Companies Act. Right now that is 2013. Okay. The another difference is bank can accept demand deposit as well as term deposit. Demand and term deposit can be accepted by banks, but the NBFC cannot accept demand deposit. They cannot accept demand deposit. Okay, they can only accept the term deposit but not the demand deposit. They can accept term deposit, not the demand deposit. Now banks can participate in the Payment Settlement System of India. PSS is Payment Settlement System of India. So banks can participate in PSS, but NBFCs cannot participate in the PSS. What is PSS? Payment Settlement System in India. That is check, demand draft, NEFT, RTGS, IMPS. These kinds of transactions can be performed by bank but not by the NBFC. So bank can participate in PSS but not the NBFCs. Banks have to maintain the reserve ratios. What is reserve ratios? Your CRR and SLR. NBFCs do not have to maintain such reserves. Okay. Banks can take insurance under DICGC, but NBFC cannot take the insurance under DICC. Okay, so these are the basic differences among banks and NBFCs. Okay, now let's move to the next question. Which of the following forms of business are permissible under Banking Regulation Act 1949? So, which of the following businesses can be performed by bank under Banking Regulation Act 1949? Is it borrowing? Is it issuance of letter of credit, buying and selling of bullion, or none of the above? Oh, sorry, all of the above. Let me know which of the following is right. Okay, 7th is D. Madhu is saying D. Kritik is saying D. Okay, what about rest? Everyone is going with the D option. That is correct. All. Every business can be performed by the banks under the Banking Regulation Act 1949. Okay. Now the next question is, Isha, what is letter of credit? What is letter of credit? Where the letter of credit will be used? What is letter of credit? So the types of letter of credits are important. Letter of credit is an important topic of your syllabus. The types can be asked, or there can be a question on letter of credit also. So first let me know what actually the letter of credit means. LC, which is known as. What is letter of credit? Import and export business. Okay. LC issued to importer. Okay. Internationally import and export non-fund credit. buyers and seller, financial institution dealing, factoring and forfeiting we use. C, letter of credit is a secured mode of payment in international trade. When you are doing international trade, you do not have a personal relation with the importer or exporter. If you are exporter, you don't know personally the importer. If you are importer, then you do not know personally the exporter. In that situation, you can't perform the advance payment. That is very risky. So, letter of credit works as a secured mode of payment when we are doing international trade. That is letter of credit, and it will be given by importer. It will be issued by importer on behalf of importer. Importer's bank will issue it on the name of exporter. Okay, so when the importer means the person who is purchasing goods from abroad. So the importer, when purchasing the goods, he has to give a certain payment so that will be confirmed that importer is not going to do the fraud. In that situation, importer went to its bank and asked for the letter of credit that will be issued by the importer's bank, that is issuing bank, and given to the exporter's bank. Okay, so simply you can say in one line, you can say letter of credit is a secure mode of payment in international trade. Okay, now next. Which of the following statement is not correct about commercial papers? So you have to give the answer which of the following is not correct about commercial paper. So commercial paper is a part of your money market instrument. We know money market. What is money market? Simply a market in which short term funds will be borrowed or short term funds will be raised with the help of certain instruments. One of the instrument is your commercial papers. So now let me know which of the following statement is not correct about commercial paper. And one person has written it is non-fund based credit facility. That is correct. Okay, letter of credit is non-fund based credit facility, because in which bank do not have to give loan now. Bank just becoming a mediator between the importer and exporter. So that's a non-fund based. Bank guarantee is also a non-fund based credit. Now, first option is saying the tangible net worth of the company as per the latest audited balance sheet is not less than 5 crore. First statement is saying. Second is saying company has been sanctioned working capital limit by the banks or all India financial institution. Third is saying the loan account of the company is classified as standard asset by financing bank, declare it as a default, and the fourth is all are correct. So which of the following statement is not correct about commercial paper? Now, what are standard assets? First of all, standard assets are not NPA. Standard assets are not a part of NPA. These are the assets in which regular payments are coming. And standard assets are divided into two parts, that is regular asset and stressed assets. Okay, eighth is A. Okay, what about rest? Okay, 4 people are going with the A option. More people are going with the A option. Very good, Gangajo. So the right answer is A. This is incorrect because the tangible net worth should be not less than 4 crores, not the 5 crores. Okay, it should be 4 crores, not 5. So the first statement is wrong. So the latest audit, it says that the companies, if they want to issue commercial paper, the latest audited report is saying that their balance sheet is not less than 4 crores. Okay, so right answer will be your A. Now let me know, out of 8 questions, how many questions you have done correct, and those candidates who have joined the session late, the one information for all of you, once again a happy Janmashtami for all of you. And the information is that on the festive sale, we have here with the 80% flat on all JAIIB and CAIIB products. Okay, and you can use the code that is Y496. By using this code, you will get 80% discount on the website. And if you purchase any product from Adda 24/7 application, you will get 1% additional discount there. So you will get 81% discount there. Okay, and this offer is valid only for today on the festive of Janmashtami. Okay, now one information for all of you that the new batch is starting for principles and practices of banking. If you missed to join the running batch, then you can go with the upcoming batch. So what you have to do, you just go on the website or the application, do download the application, you will get quiz there and also the 1% discount additional. So go on the product JAIIB, CAIIB, you can go to the English medium section, or if you want, you can purchase the bilingual batch also. That is also going to start. So English medium batch is started from 16th of August, that is the second batch. So you will find everything here. The timing is written here, that at which time which subject class will be there, and the date is also mentioned from which date the subject is going to start. So our PPB is going to start from the 5th of September, and next things, the study plan is also available, that how we are going to cover the syllabus. Okay, and if you are doing your self study, then still this study plan is important for you to know that which topics you have to cover. The subtopics is very important to cover. Okay, so to enroll here, you have to go to the view offer. Just click on the view offer and go to the coupon code. When you enter the coupon code, that is Y496, and press apply, you will find here the 80% discount. And if you purchase from Adda 24/7 application, this 80% discount will be your 81% discount. Okay, so this is information for all of you. Kritik, what are you asking on 17th lesson, factoring, forfeiting? It's not completed in the running paid batch. Okay, don't worry. It will be completed after that. So out of 8, very good. 7 out of 8, 8 out of 8, 5, 8, 8, 5, 7. That's a very good score. Very good, everyone. You all are performing very well. Okay. So let's end the session here. Once again, happy Janmashtami to all of you. And don't forget, there's an offer of 80% flat on all the JAIIB, CAIIB product. And if you are thinking of enrolling in the paid batch, this is the right time to get maximum discount. Okay. So thank you all for joining the session, and stay safe.